Hi, this is Eileen Sandberg from the Federation for Children with Special Needs. And obviously, my computer and I are technologically challenged today because I just did my whole 10-minute coffee break and apparently it wasn't on. So it says it's live now. So I'm going to start over. My name is Eileen Sandberg. I'm from the Federation for Children with Special Needs. Today is Thursday, so we are having our Thriving Thursday coffee break topic. And today, what I'd like to talk about is a group that helps a lot of families thrive all over Massachusetts. I didn't know about them until I came to the Federation, so I really want to spread the word and help people know what's going on with the Massachusetts Family Resource Centers. Family Resource Centers, www.frcma.org. Don't ask me to try to share my screen. What Family Resource Centers are is a group of different centers. They all have different parent agencies, but they all have a common mission, which is to help people in their communities, to help families be able to access all kinds of things in their communities. They started out about 5 years ago when the state changed the law from what used to be called CHINS, Child in Need of Services, to CRA, which is Child Requiring Assistance. And under the CRA Act law, students who go into the courts, families that go into court to try to get help with their children are referred to family resource centers to help them get into all kinds of things in the community. But the great part about FRCs is if that's not good enough, because it's pretty great, um, they're available to everybody. There's no income limits. There's no proving that you're eligible. If you have a family, you can walk into the Family Resource Center and get help with all kinds of things. You don't have to have a certain insurance. You don't have to be on Mass Health. They can help people figure out all kinds of things like um, how to get access to healthcare, how to get childcare options in their community. They help with simple basic things like food, having food pantries. The Everett FRC, which is the Elliott FRC, that's their name, they're doing food pantries this week, 2 days a week now, and Wednesday is diaper pantry day. So they're really getting out there and serving their communities. 8 of the FRCs are open in the COVID crisis. 16 of them are working remotely. They're all open, but 8 of them are physically open. So, what do you expect when you come into a family resource center? Well, families are greeted and enrolled, and what kinds of issues that they have are talked about, and then they get referred to all kinds of things. There's a school liaison who can help children with school problems. Some of the FRCs even have after school homework help. There are ESL services to help families for whom English is not their native language. It's a very friendly, accepting place for people, no matter what their status is in terms of being a citizen. Um, it's a place where there are all kinds of parenting classes. So it's really designed to help and support parents and their families. So they have parenting classes that run for several weeks. They have family nurturing classes. They have nurturing fathers classes and groups. They have all kinds of support groups for parents, for kids, for grandparents. They do a lot of trainings. My role is to support them around special education. So sometimes I go into the FRC and do trainings live. When we do those, we often try to bring in people who can do presentations in multiple languages. I also can do IEP clinics with them in the FRCs, and I also answer questions, both for the school liaisons and for the families on the telephone. So I'm their special education person. They have access to all kinds of things to help families. I mentioned healthcare. Mental health care is an incredibly important piece of what they do. For families who might be dealing with depression, anxiety, substance abuse issues, all kinds of things, the FRCs can help direct them to something that will be helpful to them. And they can provide support groups for them. Um, Another thing that some of the FRCs have is attorneys embedded in the FRC who come from the Health Law Advocates Group, and their job is to work supporting mental health needs of children. So, helping them access mental health services, helping them if they're getting into trouble with the courts, helping them with special education. So, that's a service that you really can't, go out and find in a lot of places, but they provide it for free at the Family Resource Centers. So, all kinds of family things are available to them. And I just think they're terrific groups. They do a wonderful job. They're warm and welcoming. and it's my pleasure to work with them. So I want everybody to know they're out there. If you go on the website, which I believe I mentioned was so low tech, www.frcma.org, you can find links to all 24 all across the state. There's my handy dandy map to show you they are, in fact, all across the state, all the way from Nantucket to Pittsfield. You will find family resource centers. And I hope the families will take advantage of that, go in, meet with them, see what kinds of things they can help you out with. They're a terrific resource for helping a lot of families in our community thrive. Thank you very much for joining us for the Federation for Special Needs coffee break. I'm Eileen Sandberg, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully they won't have technical problems.